first impressions, thoughts about another spring season anime called Hyakka Ryouran Samurai Bride. This is the second season of anime that already I think aired in last year or in the year before, but most likely it was last year. I also watched that series way back. Um, this is a series that falls under the category of action, comedy, ecchi, and romance. So basically, this series and this second season continues to follow a guy called Mune Akira, that is a samurai in Japan in the 21st century. In this series takes place also in an alternative time frame because in the setting of this series, Japan is still ruled by the Tokugawa shogunate, like you all know or should know. The ones that are a little interested in history, the shogunate, Tokugawa shogunate ended in 168-69, right after the Onin War, that threw out the shogunate and restored the emperor as the ruling force of Japan. But in this alternative setting, that situation never happened, and in the 21st century or 21st century, Japan is still ruled by the Tokugawa shogunate. Mm. Then we have a guy called Mune Akira that is a samurai, and around him several girls began gathering because he possessed the power to turn them into master samurais that are endangered species in current day Japan. So, uh, having this setup, the first season was about the resurrection of Shiro Amakusa, that intended to destroy the shogunate and destroy Japan. Um, Another lesson on history. Shiro Amakusa was one of the leaders of the so-called Shimabara rebellion. That it was an event that took place in middle 16th, no 17th century in Japan, where the last rebellion against, or the last great rebellion against the shogunate Tokugawa takes place on a small island on the northern part of the island of Kyushu. And the rebellion was smashed, and there were a lot of Christians also involved in this rebellion against the shogunate, and it was a messy war. Well, I will not dwell on it. So the first season was about one girl or one master samurai that intended to resurrect Shiro Amakusa. At the end, it was Mune Akira and several girls that he was gathering during that first season, especially two that became master samurais. One was Tokugawa Sen, a member of the Tokugawa family, and another one was Sanada Yukimura, a member of the rival faction of the Tokugawa, the Toyotomi faction, and there are also several other characters, female characters. Matabei, the guard of Sanada Yukimura, Anzo Atori, the bodyguard of Tokugawa Sen, and there was also a girl called Kanetsugu, Nao Kanetsugu. These are all based on great generals that appeared, or important generals that appeared during the Tokugawa shogunate. There was also a special one called Jubei Gyu. Jubei was a legendary swordsman on the rivals with Miyamoto Musashi, I think. And she also appears in the series as one of the group of Mune Akira. Well, this is the first season. The second season started recently. There are only 3 episodes, and a group of samurais is resurrected from the dead. They call themselves the Dark Samurais. Yes, they are all girls. And I still do not get what or why they were resurrected. The only thing that actually happened in the series so far is that when the girl that was resurrected, a dark samurai called Musashi, Miyamoto Musashi, intends to fight with Jubei Yagyu. For what reason I do not know, it was not made clear. And in the first episode, we get reacquainted with the characters, and we see the appearance of this Dark Samurais group. On the second episode, there was a monkey that is the pet of Sanada Yukimura that follows her, and after an attack from one of the Dark Samurais, the monkey falls to the river. This guy Mune Akira tries to save her, and he kisses the monkey. Then the monkey turns into a girl, and also becomes a master samurai, because the process of becoming a master samurai is to have a contract with a general, in this case this guy Mune Akira, and the process is through a kiss. And if you have trust in that person, or if you are a bond with that person, or if you are in love for Mune Akira or something like that. Then the third episode, also in this third episode, one of the old group, the girl Kanetsugu, also becomes a master samurai, because she left the dojo because she is causing financial problem to them, and she is attacked by another of the Dark Samurais, and she is wounded seriously. Then she is thrown at the river. Then Mune Akira and Jubei Yagyu and the monkey try to save her, but she almost drowned. Then this guy Mune Akira tries to save her, and in the process she makes a contract with her and turns her also in a master samurai. And that's it. So far, that's the series. The series is interesting because, yes, it's an issue series. Yes, there are a censored version, middle censored version, and uncensored version, I think, for the ones that are interested in this. I mainly follow this series because the comedy, I like it. It's very good. The action is in some way interesting. The alternative setting on the reality, it's also interesting. I like the series where the time frame of the series suffers some modification, comparing it to our own time, and this also is a series mainly aimed at a male audience, in my opinion. However, I'm enjoying the series, and if you like ecchi series, you should watch it. If you are not quite fond of the ecchi but like a good comedy with some action scenes and with also some romance, you should check it out because it's worth, and you will laugh a bit with the characters and the misfortunes and the adventures and the personalities of several characters. Uh, well, I don't know if I will be doing a weekly review or not. Maybe I will do it because I have very fun watching these series. So that's all about my first impressions, first thoughts, and a small resume or review about the first three episodes about this series. So that's all. Stay well. Peace.